first of all, congratulations on the signing. How did that feel, and how are you settling in?
Yeah, thank you. It was good. I got here last week. It was a busy couple of days just packing up everything and saying goodbye to my teammates at North Dakota, but I'm super happy to be here and get going with this team.
Obviously not doing too many handshakes right now. Can you update us on the injury, what it is, and when there might be a timeline to getting on the ice?
Yeah, I had surgery a couple weeks ago, but my rehab's going pretty well. I'm seeing the trainers every day and seeing doctors too, and everything's going upwards and positive. I'm not sure about a timeline right now, but I'm pretty confident with how things are going so far.
Obviously hope to get into a game or two before season's end?
I'm not sure. I would like that, but at the end of the day, kind of my health and there's kind of I don't really want to force it right now if I'm not 100% just because I could re-injure it. So I'm being smart with it, and the trainers are being smart with it too. So
with everything that happened the last couple of years, you weren't able to see much of Ottawa before last week. What are your first impressions?
Oh no, I like it. It's awesome. Everyone's been great to me and welcoming me with open arms, so that feels good. Even the guys here too, they're embracing me, and I appreciate that from them.
The players on this team keep saying how close-knit a group it is, how a family atmosphere it is. Were you able to find out a lot about this from a distance?
Yeah, no, I've heard great things. Just kind of a younger group, so that's kind of nice for me just to get in and gel with everybody. But like I said, it's been great, and the older guys have been great to me too. So everyone's role models, and I look up to them.
Jake, have you had a chance to kind of take stock of this crazy season that you've endured here, the injuries and then the stops and starts with the World Junior and the Olympics? What's that been like to kind of process?
Yeah, it's been a crazy year. I had a couple injuries, which was a bummer, but those things you can't really control, so you got to just keep rolling with the punches. With World Juniors too, that getting canceled was a bummer, but everything was fine. I had a great season with my buddies at North Dakota, and having the opportunity to go over to the Olympics too, which was pretty cool, but obviously got injured there again. I kind of turned into a fan there, just watching the other events and cheering on the boys, but it was a crazy year, but definitely a good one for sure.
What did you have a chance to see?
Talks with the Senators at all about what your summer's going to look like? Working championships are going to be replayed? Any chance that you might go to that?
Yeah, I'm not really sure about my summer plan. I'm sure there'll be a development camp here, so I'll obviously come here for that. My plan is to come here early too in the fall, just to get settled in and start training here as well.
Would you like to get a chance to replay that World Junior?
I'm not sure. That's kind of something I'll have to talk to my agents about, and obviously the team here. In December it was kind of a bummer, and we had a great group of guys, but at the end of the day, can't really control those things, so I'm not really sure what my plan is for that.
What are you able to do on the ice? I know obviously the hand, but skating wise, how close to full out can you go?
I'm just gonna start skating this week, but everything's gonna go well. It's my wrist, it's not my legs or anything, so I can keep my legs going, and I can stick hand a little bit, but kind of just limiting it right now.
Jake, what about your game do you think translates well to the professional game now?
I think just my maturity on and off the ice too, just coming with a professional mindset every single day, and I've learned a lot of things too just being here this past week from the guys. On the ice, I think my skating too is one of my strengths, just being able to get up the ice and join the play.
How comforting was it to walk into an environment with a former teammate in Shane?
Yeah, no, it was good. Shane's been taking me under his wing just like he did at North Dakota, so he's a great buddy of mine, and we've been hanging out a lot, so I appreciate him being there for me for sure.
Are you living in a hotel, or are you shacked up with a teammate?
I was at the hotel for the first week when the guys were on the road, but now I'm with Brady, which is nice. He's let me into his place, which is pretty cool.
He'll let you play outside on street hockey with his buddies as well?
No, I'm sure I will eventually. That sounds fun, but no, it's a great setup. It's in a great spot too, so I'm super happy I'm there.
About Shane Pinto, Bradbury used to tell us that Pinto was one of the hardest workers, and he told us that he took you under his wing in North Dakota. What was the extra work like with him when you were back there?
I think with Shane was just, like I kind of mentioned, just that pro mindset. Even in college, I noticed that from him. right at the start. How he ate, he's a super healthy guy. Just taking care of his body in the gym, doing the right things on and off the ice. So that was kind of something I gravitated toward right away.
Jake, I know you were 26 in college, but just what's the story behind 85?
Kind of did some research. Well, my dad wore 8 when he played, but 8 is retired here, so I couldn't wear that. And not a lot of guys wear 85 in the NHL, so I kind of thought that was unique.
How much of an influence did your father play in the development of you becoming a professional hockey player?
Yeah, no, he was huge. He was kind of one of those guys that wasn't a yeller. He wasn't going to force hockey upon me or my brothers as well, so I kind of just naturally gravitated toward it, and having him to kind of lean on throughout the contract process, the draft, all that kind of stuff, it's nice for sure.
Jake, going back to school for a second year, and like Bernard Dockers, some other guys that already moved on, so they take a bigger role there. I know the injuries kind of put a damper on things, but to be in that role and to have a bigger voice in that room, and what did you learn about yourself going through all that?
Yeah, no, I think it was good that I went back for that second year, just to mature a little bit more, and obviously have a leadership role as well on the team. And we had a lot of new guys on our team last year, so I think, having me as somebody who, like I mentioned before, that pro mindset, just, being a leader in the dressing room and kind of making the guys feel comfortable coming into a new room, that was really important to me. And, having the coaches trust me as well, that was important as well.
Jake, sorry.
Go ahead.
Jake, you grew up in Calgary. Can you maybe talk about what it's going to be like for you to play in a Canadian market?
Yeah, no, I think it's super cool. I'm definitely going to be super excited to go play in Calgary if I get the opportunity to, and I know I'll have some buddies there for sure, and family as well. But just to be in this town, the nation's capital, is pretty special, and I'm loving it so far.
Had you come here before previously?
I came here on a field trip in grade 8. That was it. Yeah.